Listen up. This isn't some fast food nonsense. Our kitchen runs full tilt because shortcuts, not our thing. Those jar desserts, made by hand. Our cayenne ranch doesn't make itself. Our tenders are real tenderloin. Not like the other guys. Nope. We put the work in early. We brine. We buttermilk. We hand bread. Our cooked-to-order tenderloins rule the roost. It's real. Handmade.
Trucks and more trucks. Check them all out at Glenn Smith and Opelika.
Truck Month means huge selection and savings on all GMC 1500s and 2500 HDs. Just look at the selection with great finance rates from 2.9%. Plus giant discounts on GMC Canyon Elevation, AT4s, and Denali's.
We've got your new ride ready to roll here at Glenn Smith.
Check us out 24/7 at glennsmith.com.
Get ready to smile!
Imagine a life-changing injury. Imagine the fear and unknown. The Houston Clinic Sports Medicine Team, the only physicians in the area with advanced certification in orthopedic sports medicine, treats sports injuries with innovative techniques. The Houston Clinic has helped nearly 1 million athletes live without pain. Imagine getting back in the game. Imagine the best game of your life. The Houston Clinic Sports Medicine Team.
Life's a cruise, that's the move.
To get your case started, do yourself a favor and visit us at MikeCostelloLawFirm.com. 24/7, nights and weekends, 365 days a year, and we only collect if you get paid.
Your surprisingly great rates? Contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Carol Perdue in Phoenix City today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Hi, my name is Griff Gordy, and here at Gordy Eye Care, we have been serving the Bi-City community for 17 years. As a former state championship quarterback, I love the fact that I can watch local high school athletics from the comfort of my own home. So it was a no-brainer to support Georgia-Alabama Sports Live and what they do for young athletes in our area.
And without business like yourself, Gordy Eye Care, none of our coverage would be possible. To be able to cover the 16 different high schools, the local colleges, and professional teams. So we'd like to say thank you to you, Dr. Griff Gordy, and Gordy Eye Care for your support of Georgia-Alabama Sports Live. And then you can make an appointment today at Gordy Eye Care with the number 334-291-5125. Keep supporting Gordy Eye Care and keep watching Georgia-Alabama Sports Live.
Whether you're building your business or finding your dream home, G2 Real Estate is with you every step of the way. Commercial or residential, our mission is the same, turning your vision into reality. With experience, insight, and a commitment to your success, we're more than brokers, we're your partners. G2 Real Estate, building futures one property at a time.
Good afternoon, folks, and welcome. Brookstone School, the NAI G2 commercial game of the week here at Brookstone. It's GIAA playoff action here between the Cougars and the visiting Stratford Academy Eagles out of Macon, Georgia. Matt Melton here with you this afternoon, joined by producer Ricky Rogers and cameraman Josiah Berry. Quarterfinal action in the GIAA Class 4A soccer playoffs. Cougars coming into tonight's matchup off a 12-2-1 regular season. They went 4-2 in District 5 play in GIAA Class 4A. Red hot are the Cougars as of late. They won 7 straight to close out the regular season. But they welcome a team very familiar with this big stage in the postseason. Stratford Academy finished as the GIAA 4A runner-up a year ago and won the state title in the classification back in 2024. The Eagles, also the number 7 seed in the playoffs. They defeated number 10 seeded George Walton to get here to the quarterfinals. And they will kick it off here to start the game momentarily. Must remind you, 2 40-minute halves in the GIAA. Be about a 5 or 10-minute halftime. If we are scoreless or tied at the end of regulation, there will be 2 10-minute periods, and if still tied at the end of those, there will be penalties between these two. So before Stratford Academy gets the first kick of the game here, we will quickly give you the starting lineups, first starting with the visiting Eagles. Number 4, Harrison Cooper. Number 5, Mike Dodd. Number 6, Joshua Dreyer. Number 13, Bryn Yergalavage. Number 14, Forrest Hutchinson. Number 15, Brady Flournoy. Number 18, Ramsey Harley. Number 23, James Beesterfield. Number 25, George Dunn. Number 37, Peyton McCallum. And in goal for Stratford Academy, number 41, Jude Robertson. As we are underway here now, clock has started at Brookstone. Stratford Academy in the all-white uniforms. Brookstone in the blue jerseys with the black shorts. For the goalkeepers, Jude Robertson for Stratford Academy is in the neon yellow shorts and black shirt. And Reed Halter starting in goal for Brookstone in the green jersey, black shorts. As these two teams fight for possession here on the near side, E.J. Siraj with the ball now. It will be a throw into Brookstone. Quickly give you the starting lineup here for the Cougars. Number 3, Henry Adams. Number 4, Cameron Velati. Number 6, Mason Stewart. Number 10, Traeger Young. This is number 11, Jimmy Hunter, set to throw it in. Throw in does go toward the edge of the box. It falls to the Cougars. They will pass it back to Hunter. It's taken away by Stratford Academy. It will be a throw in for Brookstone. To round out the Cougars starting lineup, number 14, Ethan Siraj. Number 17, Jack Modlin. Number 21, Sam Wiley. Number 22, E.J. Siraj. Number 64, Ezra Horde. And as we mentioned, Reed Halter in goal for the Cougars. Hunter's throw in does go toward the box again. Still alive for Brookstone. This is Wiley. Off to Siraj, back to Wiley. Stratford takes it away though. And now the Eagles look to run here on the near side. But it's played out by Ezra Horde. It'll be a throw in for Stratford now. So the Eagles do throw it in. Joshua Dreyer doing so. Still alive here. Brookstone finally plays it over toward the near sideline. It'll be a throw in for the Eagles. They do get in quickly. Nice job there defensively by Brookstone. Siraj comes away with it. Siraj and a player for Stratford go down. It'll be awarded a free kick to Stratford here. About 35 yards out from the goal. Might be a little too far out from a potential shot on goal here. We'll see if they try to go toward net or they cross it in. Looks like this is George Dunn on it for Stratford. He will try to cross it over to a teammate on that far side. They do get a head on it. It's collected momentarily by Halter. And we'll see what the referee rules here. Offside flag is up. So it will be a goal kick to Brookstone. But an early chance on goal there for Stratford, if not for the offside flag. Quick thank you to Carol Purdue at State Farm for sponsoring the first moments of action here at Brookstone today. as well as our presenting sponsors here at Georgia Alabama Sports Live, Glenn Smith Chevy GMC, Coca-Cola, Jack Houston Memorial Hospital Houston Clinic, and the Mike Hostelu Law Firm. Traeger Young falling down in the midfield there. Still alive for Brookstone. This is Horde. But it's played out finally by Stratford. Still a throw-in for the Cougars. And it will be Traeger Young going out there. Does go quick, gets it into Hunter. Or excuse me, that's Maudlin. Siraj now on his right foot. Gets past the defender. Shot takes a deflection. And coming in and collecting it is the goalkeeper, Robertson. So we mentioned the early chance there for Stratford a minute ago. Brookstone countering there as well. Eagles had probably 4 or 5 players there in defense at the edge of the box. Siraj got past him, though. The senior for Brookstone is among the names to know on the field here this afternoon. 32 goals on the year. That leads this Cougar team. It's been an outstanding senior season for number 22 in blue. So we have a foul there. It'll be a free kick to Stratford. The Eagles out of Macon, Georgia, led by head coach Ian Jones. We mentioned the familiarity with this big stage. GIAA 4A runner-up a year ago, state champion the year prior, and then a semifinalist the year before that. But they face a tough task here in Columbus today. Have to take down the number 2 seeded Brookstone Cougars, who make their first trip to the playoffs since 2024 after missing a year ago. Siraj now on his right foot. Gets past one defender, still alive. Switches over to his left, fires a shot in, and it will be collected by the goalkeeper, Robertson. So the Cougars doing a nice job of getting the ball up to their superstar striker here early on. 5 minutes now passed here in the first half. Stratford now with possession on that far side of the field. Player does go down, no whistle. Ref says play on. Taken away by Brookstone. They get it up to Siraj. Tries to get past one defender. Still alive, switches over to his right foot. Tries to fire a shot in. Takes the deflection though. And Stratford will come away with it. This is Harrison Cooper on the far side of the field for the Eagles. And that ball finally goes out of bounds. It will be a Brookstone throw-in from right in front of the Stratford bench. And it looks like it will be Jimmy Hunter set to do so. Gets it way upfield. Stratford collects it, though. And Brookstone eventually maintains possession. Both teams fighting on that far side. There will be a whistle. It'll be a free kick to Stratford. See if the Eagles will go quick here. Looks like they will take their time. For previous matchups between these two teams, you do not have to go back very far. They did not meet a year ago and have not met so far this season. Last time the two played was at Stratford, I believe, back in 2024 in the GIAA 4A quarterfinals, similar to today's contest. That game was a 6-0 win for the Eagles on their way to eventually winning the state title. So we have a throw in here for Brookstone. They get it into Young, but it's taken away by the Eagles. Wiley wins it back for the Cougars, though. This is Dunn now in the midfield. Plays it over to a teammate. Cross comes into the box. Siraj gets a head on it, though, for Brookstone. Hunter now in the midfield. Plays it on that far side, looking for Stewart, it looks like. Ball eventually goes out of bounds. It'll be a Brookstone throw. Hunter goes quick, looking for Maudlin on the far corner. It will go out of play, and it will be a goal kick. So quickly, while they await the goal kick here from the goalkeeper, Jude Robertson, give you a bracket update in the GIAA, Class 4A. St. Anne Pacelli, Fulton Science will play later this week in the 1-8 matchup. Calvary Christian and Tallulah Falls will play Saturday in the 4-5. We mentioned Brookstone Stratford here. First game of the quarterfinals, as the offside flag is up there. And rounding out the quarterfinals will be the 3-seeded Mount DeSales Academy and number 6, Cristo Rey Atlanta. Cristo Rey Atlanta advancing via a penalty win over number 11 Kings Academy last week. So this is Siraj on the free kick. We'll get it upfield. Dangerous ball there. Brookstone still with possession momentarily. This is Wiley. Plays it back to a teammate now. This is Hunter. Fires a pass in from distance, but it goes right into the hands of the goalkeeper, Robertson. As we have now passed 9 minutes here in the first half. Still scoreless between the Cougars and the Eagles. Jurga Lavage there for Stratford. Halter comes out of goal and collects it. Plays it over here to Siraj on the near side. This is EJ Siraj now. Gets past the defender. Nice move there from the senior. Tries to play a ball down on that far side. Coming out of goal is Robertson. Stratford Academy, bit of a younger team compared to the Cougars. They only have 3 seniors on this year's roster. Very big junior and sophomore class, though. So that one's played upfield by Dunn. No problem there for Halter, though. And the 10-minute mark now passed. Still scoreless between the two. Dunn in the midfield gets a piece of that one. Ball still alive for Dunn, but it is, however, kicked out of play. And it will be a throw in for Brookstone. Be Traeger Young set to do so. Young wearing number 10 for the Cougars, tied for the team lead in assists so far this season with 12. Partner in the midfield, Jimmy Hunter, is the other one who shares that accolade. This is Hunter now. Trying to play it up towards Siraj. Jurga Lavage here on the near side. It's taken away by Traeger Young, though. Brookstone looking to make a run here. Maudlin in the midfield will play it out to Hunter. And some miscommunication there from the Cougars leads to a turnover. And Stratford will kick it upfield. Looking for Beisterfeld. Beisterfeld does have the ball, slips though. Offside flag is up, however. Excuse me, no, it looks like it'd be a foul called. So it'll be another free kick here for Stratford. Another dangerous spot on the field. Looks like we had some communication or miscommunication here. So Brookstone will quickly set up a wall, it appears. This free kick about 10 yards closer to the net than that one previously for Stratford. It's Peyton McCallum on it for the Eagles. 2-man wall for Brookstone. 4 players on the other side of the box for Stratford. McCallum crosses it in, and Stratford gets ahead on it, but it's a right into the arms of Halter, and we remain scoreless here at Brookstone. They look to go quick here with Maudlin. Turned over on that far side, though. There is a whistle, and it looks like it'll be a free kick now for Brookstone. Great crowd here at Brookstone today. Stratford making the trip from Macon. Nice contingent of both Brookstone and Stratford fans. That kick from Hunter goes into the box. Ball eventually collected by Stratford. Eagles looking to make a run. Nice stop there by Hunter, though. This is Siraj now. Beisterfeld takes it away, though. And Stratford looking to make a run with Beisterfeld. However, they have yet to get past this Brookstone back line here so far this afternoon. As we will see our first substitutions of the game for both teams. It'll be Stewart and Maudlin checking off for Brookstone, along with Jurga Lavage for Stratford. Among those in, number 7, Francis Antwi for the Cougars. I believe Braden Siraj is also in on that far side of the field for Brookstone. Traeger Young now in the midfield. Plays it up on that far side. Ball still alive, and it will eventually go out of play for a goal kick. So goal kick upcoming here for Jude Robertson. 25 minutes, 45 seconds remaining in the first half on the stadium clock here at Brookstone. We have a whistle there, and it'll be another free kick for Stratford. This one essentially right at midfield. It looks like it will be George Dunn on it once again. Excuse me, no, he will give way to Peyton McCallum. Eagles will send 4 players to this near side of the box on the edge, 1 on the far side. Okay, we'll come in here to the near side. Brookstone defender gets a head on it. Ball still alive. Dangerous ball there in front of the goal. Stratford eventually maintains possession here on the near side. Ball played back to an Eagle defender. Brookstone asking for the offside flag, and it is up. So another dangerous cross in the box if you're the Brookstone defense. That one went across the open net. Nobody there on the receiving end for Stratford, so we're still tied at 0. But another early chance here for the Eagles to get on the scoreboard. Wiley, that one taken away. Beisterfeld here for Stratford. Had a teammate on the near side but could not get it to him. Traeger Young will kick that one to the opposite side of the field. Still alive now. Stratford on that far side. They do have a player on the far sideline. It will get there in the corner. A dangerous ball in the middle, but Horde clears it for the Cougars. And now Brookstone will potentially look to run. It'll be a throw-in for Brookstone here as well, but not after a substitution. It'll be Sam Wiley checking out. And checking back in will be Mason Stewart. So Stewart now slotted into the midfield. Began the game as a striker. He's got about 3.5 minutes left till the midway point of the first half. Horn now for Stratford. Ball played back to Horn. Beisterfeld gives it back to Horn as well. Horde giving chase. And he will play it out of bounds nicely. It will be a Stratford throw-in, but not after a substitution for the Eagles. Looks like it will be Beisterfeld coming out of the game momentarily. Cannot quite see the number of who checked in, though. Throw in here, goes in toward the box. Brookstone gets a head on it, though, out of harm's way momentarily. Still alive for Stratford, though. Cross takes a deflection. Flournoy in there for Stratford, and eventually coming away with it is Traeger Young for Brookstone. And it will be a Stratford throw. So the Brookstone back line of defense holding strong here early on. Flournoy to throw it in. Does go in toward the box. Does have a player on the receiving end, but it goes over the net for a goal kick. It's an excellent throw in there from Flournoy. Substitution for Stratford. It will be a goal kick here for the Brookstone Cougars. Siraj will kick it upfield. Referee says play on there. However, he does rule a free kick now. So I believe it's a foul called on Antwi for Brookstone. And it appears Stratford will essentially do their same strategy off these free kicks. They have seen success with them so far. This one does go in toward the edge of the box. Ball batted up in the air. Go without a play and see what the ruling is here. It'll be a corner for Stratford. This will be a substitution once again for the Eagles. It'll be Peyton McCallum jogging out to that far corner to take this. I believe this is the first corner of the game for either team. Eagles will sit 5 players on the edge of the box, 1 down there in front of the net. Brookstone with 2 players on each, 1 on each post. Cross does come in. Brookstone eventually stops it on the line. Stratford did get ahead on it. Nice job there by Siraj on the line. And now E.J. Siraj looks to run. He's got Antwi down on the near side. He will get there. Antwi on his right foot. Tries to cross over to his left. And Stratford knocks it out of bounds momentarily. It'll be a throw in for Brookstone. So we mentioned the brilliant stop there on the line a minute ago from Ethan Siraj. Cougars immediately countering, and now there you have a potential goal-scoring chance here. Hunter with the throw-in, goes to Antwi. Back to Hunter. Takes a shot from distance and stopped by a Stratford defender. It will kick it upfield. Still alive for Siraj. Gets past another defender. Switches over to his right foot. Thought about it. And now Stratford will look to run here. Halter coming out of goal, and he will kick it out of harm's way over there to a teammate on the far side of the field. Cougars trying to play it up to Siraj. Nice job there by the Stratford defense, though. This is Beisterfeld. Ball falls to E.J. Siraj. Senior has it in the midfield now. Braden Siraj. Back to E.J. This is Jimmy Hunter. He will cross it into the box. Stratford does come away with it, though. Beisterfeld. But it's taken away by Stewart. Number 6 for Brookstone takes it away. Nice stop there, however, by Horn for Stratford. Looked like a potential handball there. No call from the official, though. Ball still alive on that far side. Brookstone eventually comes away with it. 18 minutes left to play here in the first half. This is Dunn now. Plays it up toward Beisterfeld. Fires a shot in off his left foot, and it's no problem for Halter. So number 23 for the Eagles was in there. Not quite as good of a strike as he may have wanted. That one takes a deflection. And eventually coming away with it is Brookstone's Traeger Young. Hunter now back to Young. Siraj now, but it's taken away immediately by Stratford. Horde will play it upfield, looking for Siraj. Takes a deflection. Saved by Stewart. Still alive for Stewart. Plays it up to Antwi. He will get there in the near corner. Trying to cross it over to his left, see what the ruling is here from the official, and it will be a goal kick. So Stratford over the last 10 minutes, or about 10 minutes ago, excuse me, creating the goal chances. Here it's Brookstone getting into the box, creating some noise for the Stratford back line of defense. Substitution for the Eagles, as well as Brookstone. John Emery Hall is among those in for Stratford now. Robertson with the goal kick here. Beisterfeld gets ahead on it. Stewart eventually comes away with it. It will go out of play, and it will be a throw-in for Stratford. Stewart now for Brookstone. Two players collide. No call from the official, though. Traeger Young eventually comes away with it for Brookstone. This is Caleb Wright on the far side for the Cougars. Played it back to a teammate. It will go out of play, and it will be a throw-in for the Eagles. Another substitution here on that far side. I believe it was Harry McNeely taking a seat for a minute. Cannot quite see the number of who checked in. So the Eagles maintain possession on the far side. Still tied 0-0 here at Brookstone, the GIAA 4A quarterfinals. They do get it up to Wright here on the far side. Taken away momentarily by Stratford. The Eagles eventually come away with it. Ball falls to Siraj here. Nobody on the receiving end of that pass, though. It'll be a throw-in for the Eagles, as we are now under 15 minutes left here in the first half. Sanford Horn will check out for Stratford. And back in is number 13, Bryn Yergalavich. Brookstone with a throw in on the far side. They do go quick to right. Hunter now with possession. Playing it to Siraj on the far side. He is there. Two defenders there. Cross comes into the box. Wright gets a boot on it, but it's taken away by Stratford, though. Ball falls right to Traeger Young. Fires a shot from distance. This one's deflected as well. And it'll be a Brookstone throw. So some pressure continuing to be applied here from the Cougars. Jimmy Hunter will throw it in. Does go toward the box. Ball falls. Still alive. Stratford eventually clears it, though. Still alive for Stratford on that far side. Brookstone taking it away, though. Cross comes into the box, looking for Siraj. Takes a deflection. And Stratford eventually comes away with it. Cameron Vellotti there on the deflection for Brookstone. Still alive for the Eagles, however. Looking for Yergalavich here on the near side. Halter does come out and get it. And now Brookstone will look to run. This is Siraj. But it's taken away immediately by Stratford. Nice stop there from Siraj, though. He'll play it up to Braden Siraj. Looking for Wright here. Gets past one defender. Still alive for Brookstone, but it will go out of play. And Wright is down in that far corner. And there will be a stoppage of the clock here from the official. He will check on Wright. So with 12:24 remaining here on the game clock at Brookstone, score still 0-0. And it looks like they're going to bring out a trainer to check on right, and we're going to take a break with them. Be right back here in a minute at Brookstone, the NAI G2 Commercial Game of the Week on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
To get your case started, do yourself a favor and visit us at MikeHosteloLawFirm.com. 24/7, nights and weekends, 365 days a year, and we only collect if you get paid.
Real recognize real. Real taste, unmistakably Sprite. Real refreshment, crisp lemon lime. You see it and answer the thirst, but never thirsty. Sprite, the clear favorite.
It's a great day for a new Chevrolet.
Truck Month is now at Glenn Smith in Opelika. We've got fresh new Silverado 1500s and 2500 HDs arriving daily. Plus, you'll get 0% financing on Silverado 1500s right now. Drive Chevy Equinox models from 3.9 financing. But wait, that's not all.
Enjoy no payments for 90 days.
Check us out 24/7 at glennsmith.com.
Get ready to smile.
Welcome back here to Brookstone. Caleb Wright has got up under his own power and walked off. That's a good sight to see on that far sideline. 0-0 here, 12:24 remaining on the game clock. It'll be a Stratford throw-in when we resume play. The NAI G2 Commercial Game of the Week here at Brookstone. Also want to say a big thank you real quick to our presenting sponsors at Georgia Alabama Sports Live, Glenn Smith Chevy GMC, Coca-Cola, Jack Houston Memorial Hospital Houston Clinic, and the Mike Hostelo Law Firm. Hunter now in the midfield for Brookstone. This is E.J. Siraj. He does go down, and it looks like it will be a free kick to Brookstone. And we mentioned the dangerous spots on the field for free kicks so far in this game for Stratford. This might be one of the most dangerous of all from either team. It will be Jimmy Hunter on it. It's about 15 to 20 yards in front of the net. Be at least a 5 or 6 man wall for Stratford. So Hunter on it. Fires a shot off his right foot, and it hits the crossbar of the goalpost. And we remain scoreless. It's an excellent strike there from the Brookstone senior. There'll be a goal kick here following a pair of substitutions for Stratford as we we approach the final 10 minutes of the first half. It will be the goalkeeper, Jude Robertson, set to take this goal kick. And he does get it to around midfield. Jurga Lavic comes away with it. This is Hajo for Stratford. It's taken away by Brookstone's Siraj. Traeger Young now in the midfield, looking for E.J. Siraj. He is through. Siraj on his right foot. Switches over to his left, a sliding tackle, and it's saved brilliantly by, I believe, Sanford Horn on that far side. We remain scoreless once again. It's a brilliant save there from Stratford. Or excuse me, no, that was Peyton McCallum on that save. Offside flag is up here, so it will stop the Stratford run. But just a heck of a save there from Peyton McCallum. Stopping one of the top goal scorers in the GIAA who was one-on-one on goal. So Siraj here to take the free kick. We'll get it upfield. This is Stewart, I believe. It'll be a whistle. It'll be a free kick here for Stratford. Now under 10 minutes left here in the first half. Peyton McCallum is on it for the Eagles. McCallum will flip the field position here. Brookstone comes away with it, though, with Siraj. This is Braden Siraj. Plays it back to Ethan. Ethan looking for EJ on that far side. Still alive for Brookstone. It will be a throw-in for the Cougars. Jimmy Hunter will go quick with it. Does get it in. Stratford eventually coming away with it. It'll be a throw-in to the Eagles. As we will have substitution now for Stratford. 8:50 and counting left on the stadium clock here at Brookstone. Throw-in goes to around the Brookstone bench. It'll be another throw-in for Stratford. They do try to get it in once more. Velati kicks it away for Brookstone. Still alive for Stratford momentarily. Nice job there by Ezra Horde. They get it up to EJ Siraj now. Taken away immediately, though. This is John Emery Hall for Stratford. Jurga Lavage now. Velati there with the deflection for the Cougars. Eventually goes out of play. It'll be a Brookstone throw-in. A little under 8 minutes left, and will be a substitution now for Brookstone. I believe it's Sam Wiley back in for the Cougars. Traeger Young will throw it in here. Stratford gets a head on it, but Brookstone will maintain possession. Horde now. Traeger Young scooping it up towards Stewart in the edge of the box. Ball still alive. Stratford eventually clears it, though. Falls to Wiley. This is Young now. Over to Hunter. Trying to get the cross in. Does find its way to EJ Siraj on his left foot. He does go down the edge of the box. And it looks like it'll depend on the spot where it was in the box. It's either a free kick right on the outside or it will be a penalty. And it looks like it will be a free kick right on the very edge of the box. So probably one of the closest free kicks you could get. And it's on the right foot of EJ Siraj. Stratford essentially lining up 10 players in front of the goal. Will be a 6-person wall connected. 3 more to the right. It'll be EJ Siraj off his right foot to give Brookstone a lead. Fires a shot at goal, and it's saved momentarily by Robertson. Still alive. Shot takes another deflection. Still alive for Brookstone. Cross does come in toward the box, looking for Siraj, and it's collected by Robertson. Just a heck of a save there from Jude Robertson. Keep things tied 0-0. It's been a heck of a first half here between the Cougars and the Eagles. This one falls around the Brookstone back line. It's taken away momentarily by Stratford. Velati is there for the Cougars, though. Hunter looking for Siraj. It will be a whistle, and it will be a free kick to Stratford. So a little under 6 minutes remaining now. It will be a Stratford free kick here from Peyton McCallum. You got to imagine he will flip field position here, which is what he does. Ball falls to Velati on that far side. That one goes out of play. It'll be a Brookstone throw-in. Cougars will go quick. However, they will bring it back and make them redo the throw-in. So Traeger Young will throw it in again. That one goes to Velati. Velati playing it upfield. Stratford with possession, though, momentarily. Another whistle, and it'll be a free kick to the Eagles. Now under 5 minutes left here in the first half. It looks like it will be McCallum again set to take this free kick. Stratford did find some success with these free kicks early on from distance. Have not seen many goal-scoring opportunities since then, though. This one falls into the box, however. Brookstone with a deflection, and the Cougars come away with it. It was Brady Flournoy on his left foot. So a dangerous chance there late here in the first half. If you are the Brookstone defense. 3 substitutions now for Stratford. Be a throw-in right at midfield for the Eagles. This one taken away, however, by Wiley. Siraj now for Brookstone. Velati looking for Wiley. Passes a little bit off. Velati now plays it back upfield. Nobody there on the receiving end for Brookstone, however. Traeger Young now. That one's deflected out of play, and it'll be a Stratford throw-in. Not after a substitution, no. After this substitution is made, we'll be under 3 minutes here left in the first half. Joshua Dreyer to take the throw-in for Stratford. Velati there on defensively for Brookstone. Player does go down. They will say play on. This one's still alive on the far side of the field for Stratford. Be another throw-in for the Eagles. Traeger Young with the head on it now. Wiley plays it off to Hunter. It's taken away by Stratford, though, and the Eagles look to run. Jurga Lavic here. Nice stop there defensively by Ezra Horde. He will play it out of harm's way momentarily. Now 2 minutes remaining here in the first half at Brookstone. Flournoy to throw it in here. It will go toward the edge of the box. It's deflected off a Brookstone defender. Hunter gets a head on it. Still maintains possession on that far side of the field. This one's turned over to Stratford, though. Flournoy. Still alive for Flournoy. Plays it out to a teammate on that far side. I believe this is Beisterfeld, but the offside flag is up. About the 4th or 5th time that Stratford has been called for offside here in this first half. Eagles strikers going a bit too quickly. So we were about 10 seconds away from the final minute here in the first half. Still tied at 0 between the two. Stratford with possession on the far side. Wiley plays it up towards Siraj. Gets past one defender, see if he can fire a cross in here. Gets past a second. Siraj does go down, maintains possession. Ball still alive with E.J. Siraj in the far corner. Does fire a cross in, has Braden Siraj on the receiving end, not much on it. 35 seconds left. Siraj with the cross in. EJ does keep it alive momentarily, but it does go out for a goal kick. 23 seconds left here on the game clock in the stadium, and you got to wonder if Stratford going to take this to the half here. It does not appear Roberts is in any big hurry to take the goal kick. Game clock now down to 10 seconds. Does get it away, down to 4. Ball still alive for Wiley. See if the referee says play on after the horn. And he will not. So that will do it for the first half here. An entertaining one between the Brookstone Cougars and the Stratford Academy Eagles. Your score is 0-0 after 40 minutes. We're going to take a break with them. Be right back in about 10 minutes. to decide who goes to the GIAA 4A semifinals here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
I'm Mike Costello, and this is what we do. Car wrecks. Yes, car wrecks. So call or text us today or visit us at mycostelolawfirm.com. Costello. Car wreck. Car wreck? Costello.
Real recognize real. Real taste, unmistakably Sprite. Real refreshment, crisp lemon lime. You see it and answer the thirst, but never thirsty. Sprite, the clear favorite.
Listen up. This isn't some fast food nonsense. Our kitchen runs full tilt because shortcuts, not our thing. Those jar desserts, made by hand. Our cayenne ranch doesn't make itself. Our tenders are real tenderloin. Not like the other guys. Nope. We put the work in early. We brine. We buttermilk. We hand bread. Our cooked-to-order tenderloins rule the roost. It's real. Handmade.
For your surprisingly great rates, contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Carol Purdue in Phoenix City today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Imagine a life-changing injury. Imagine the fear and unknown. The Houston Clinic Sports Medicine Team, the only physicians in the area with advanced certification in orthopedic sports medicine, treats sports injuries with innovative techniques. The Houston Clinic has helped nearly 1 million athletes live without pain. Imagine getting back in the game. Imagine the best game of your life. The Houston Clinic Sports Medicine Team.
Trucks and more trucks. Check them all out at Glenn Smith and Opelika.
Truck Month means huge selection and savings on all GMC 1500s and 2500 HDs. Just look at the selection with great finance rates from 2.9%. Plus giant discounts on GMC Canyon Elevation, AT4s, and Denali's.
We've got your new ride ready to roll here at Glenn Smith.
Check us out 24/7 at glennsmith.com.
Get ready to smile.
Houston Memorial Hospital. Excellence, always. Houston Memorial Hospital. Excellence, always.
Life's a cruise, that's the move.
A strong workout means a strong recovery. And with your Planet Fitness Black Card, you get access to 6 new amenities, like the Red Light Sauna and Polar Dry Plunge, both designed to reduce muscle soreness and relieve tension. reset, restore, and recover your muscles so you can do it all again tomorrow.
You gotta try this.
Join Planet Fitness today for just $1 down, $24.99 a month.
New Black Card Spa amenities. Even stronger value. Deal ends May 15th.
Listen up. This isn't some fast food nonsense. Our kitchen runs full tilt because shortcuts, not our thing. Those jar desserts, made by hand. Our cayenne ranch doesn't make itself. Our tenders are real tenderloin. Not like the other guys. Nope. We put the work in early. We brine. We buttermilk. We hand bread. Our cooked-to-order tenderloins rule the roost. It's real. Handmade.
Hi, my name is Griff Gordy, and here at Gordy Eye Care, we have been serving the Bi-City community for 17 years. As a former state championship quarterback, I love the fact that I can watch local high school athletics from the comfort of my own home. So it was a no-brainer to support Georgia-Alabama Sports Live and what they do for young athletes in our area.
And without business like yourself, Gordy Eye Care, none of our coverage would be possible to be able to cover the 16 different high schools, the local colleges, and professional teams. So we'd like to say thank you to you, Dr. Griff Gordy and Gordy Eye Care, for your support of Georgia-Alabama Sports Live. And then you can make an appointment today at Gordy Eye Care with the number 334-291-5125. Keep supporting Gordy Eye Care and keep watching Georgia-Alabama Sports Live.
Life's a cruise, that's the move.
Get your taste buds ready, because we're bringing all the drip and none of the drama with our new sauced and tossed Tender Bites. They're juicy, crispy, and sauced like a boss. Bite into your new obsession. Only at Slim Chickens.
Houlihan serves fresh, handcrafted dishes made just the way you like them. Juicy burgers, sizzling steaks, crisp salads, and shareable appetizers set the table for every appetite. Relax with friends, celebrate special moments, or enjoy a casual night out. Houlihan's delivers great food, great drinks, and great times, with 2 locations in Columbus, downtown at the Marriott Hotel and on Sidney Simons Boulevard at the Doubletree Hotel.
And welcome back here to Brookstone. 40 more minutes in the regulation to play between the Brookstone Cougars and the visiting Stratford Academy Eagles. We are tied 0-0 here, entering the final 40 minutes. This GIAA 4A quarterfinal matchup. If you missed it during the first half, both teams with multiple scoring chances throughout the 40 minutes. Early on it was Stratford, and in the final 20 it was Brookstone. One of those capped by an excellent save from Stratford goalkeeper Jude Robertson on a free kick right outside the box by E.J. Siraj. Stratford also with a number of chances in the box, as we are now waiting just on the referee's whistle here. We will get the final 40 minutes underway. The NAI G2 Commercial Real Estate Game of the Week here at Brookstone. Thank them for all they do for Georgia-Alabama Sports Live. as well as our presenting sponsors, Glenn Smith Chevy GMC, Coca-Cola, the Jack Houston Memorial Hospital and Houston Clinic, and the Mike Hostelow Law Firm. As we are underway here in the second half at Brookstone, it will be the Cougars possessing the ball first. This is E.J. Siraj now on his left foot. Passes over to Stewart. This is Henry Adams here, and it'll go out of bounds, and it'll be a Brookstone throw-in. These two teams flipping field position, excuse me. Brookstone in the blue jerseys with the black shorts. Stratford in the all-white. Jimmy Hunter set to throw it in here. Goes in toward the edge of the box. Stewart gets a head on it. Falls to Maudlin. Trying to cross over to his left foot. Still alive. Cross comes in from Adams. But the offside flag is up. So an early chance there for Brookstone. Stratford defense holds strong, though, momentarily. Still knotted at 0. And it will be a goal kick here for Jude Robertson. The Eagle goalkeeper will kick that to around midfield. Ball falls here to a Stratford player. Wiley quickly gets back for Brookstone. Still alive for Stratford. It was Beisterfeld there for the Eagles. Ball still alive on that far sideline. Stratford will kick it back upfield, looking for Flournoy. Brookstone gets it out of harm's way momentarily, and now the Cougars will look to run here. Maudlin in the midfield, plays it up to Stewart. This is Mason Stewart on his right foot. It's taken away by a defender, though. And there will be a whistle there, and it will be a yellow card here for Stewart. So Stewart will have to take a seat here momentarily. And it will be a free kick when we resume play for Stratford. When we resume play, it'll be Peyton McCallum set to take it. I believe it is Anderson Shockley checking in for Brookstone in place of Stewart. They will get the clock situated here, put 38 minutes and 12 seconds remaining. Referees will talk things over here. And it'll be McCallum's free kick to get things back underway here. Just waiting on the referee's whistle now. And here it comes from McCallum. Stratford flipped the field position here in the first half on these same free kicks. They do so the same as well. Still alive here. Stratford with it. Eagles still with possession on that far side. Back to around midfield. E.J. Siraj got a touch on it. Did go down. No whistle from the official, and it'll be a free kick here to, or excuse me, no, a throw in here for Stratford. So the Eagles take their time here. They do get the ball in. Falls momentarily to a Stratford player, but Brookstone comes away with it. This is Velati for Brookstone. Beisterfeld here on the near side. Playing across over there to a teammate, looking for Jurga Lavage. Could not get a boot on it, though, and it went out of play for a Brookstone throw-in. As it will be a Brookstone throw-in. Looks like the Cougars are about to make a substitution as well, and they will do so here. It will be Wiley coming off, it appears, and it will be Braden Siraj, it looks like, coming in for Brookstone. That one turned over here. Stratford with possession now. It's given right back to Brookstone, though. This is Shockley. Plays it up to Maudlin. Switches over to his left foot, looking for Siraj. Turned over there, though. It's given right back to Brookstone, though. This is E.J. Siraj on the far side. Gets past one defender. Second comes, and it will be a free kick here for Brookstone. Another dangerous spot on the field. Jimmy Hunter is on it. About 25 to 30 yards out. Be a two-person wall for Stratford. Hunter with at least a 7-yard run up here, so you got to imagine he's going for goal. Free kick from Hunter, goes at goal, and it's just wide to the left. So it'll be a free kick here for Robertson. So free kick up here from Robertson. Apologies if there are any shadows on the broadcast. The stadium here at Brookstone getting a lot of shadows from the trees over on the far side of the field and the sun setting just above them. So we should be good about 10 to 15 minutes. Stratford playing it up here toward the edge of the box. Halter stays in goal, but the offside flag is up. Or a foul is called, excuse me. Siraj will go quick for the Cougars. Siraj still with it now for Brookstone. Plays it on that far side of the field. Traeger Young now in the midfield. Crosses it looking for Shockley, I believe. Beisterfeld here for Stratford. Still alive for number 23 in white. He's on his left foot, fires across into the box, and it is a goal for Stratford. Kind of a ball that fell into no man's land, and it's a goal for the Eagles. And just like that, Stratford with a 1-0 lead here. We'll try to get you the goal scorer here momentarily. It was a cross in from Beisterfeld. And it was number 13, Bryn Jurgalavich, on the receiving end of that pass. As we mentioned, the ball just kind of fell into no man's land in front of the goal. Jurgalavich didn't get much of a connection on it, but he got just enough to the left post, which looked like it deflected it into the back of the net. And with 34 minutes to play here at Brookstone, it's a 1-0 lead for the visiting Stratford Academy Eagles. Play back underway here. Ball played on that far side. We'll go out for a Brookstone throw-in. Throw-in does go to Young. Plays it over to Hunter. This is Shockley. Takes it away from a defender. Still alive on his right foot. Does fire a cross in. Siraj is there. Switches over to his left. Fires a shot at goal. And it's in the back of the net. Just a brilliant goal there from E.J. Siraj. Number 33 on the year for the Brookstone senior. And about 2 minutes later, the Cougars have tied it up at 1. Folks, we had a feeling going to halftime, as many scoring chances as these two had in the first 40 minutes. You had a feeling that both these teams were going to start finding the back of the net at some point. And in the first 6 minutes and 50 seconds of the second half, each team has done so. So play back underway here. Brand new ball game, tied 1 apiece. Stratford with possession on the far side. This is Jurgalavich, plays it back to a teammate. Siraj with a deflection. Eagles will go quick, though. We do have a whistle, and it'll be a free kick for Stratford. So free kick upcoming here. It will be Peyton McCallum on it for the Eagles. Stratford will send 4 players to the far side of the edge of the box, 1 in the middle. McCallum could also go at goal here. Fires a cross in. Deflected by Velati for Brookstone. Still alive. Siraj possesses it and gets out of harm's way momentarily. And it'll be a free kick to Brookstone on a foul. So a nice job there by the Cougar defense. Cameron Velati, the junior defender, got the head on it. And it will be a free kick here for Brookstone. Hunter is on it now. He will flip the field position, excuse me. Traeger Young on the receiving end of that pass. Still alive for Young on the far side. But it's taken away nicely there by a Stratford defender. This is Flournoy. Beisterfeld here on the near side. Still alive for Stratford. Referee says play on. Flournoy looking for Jurgalavage on the far side. Halter comes out, though, and he will collect it without any harm. So the goal kick there from Halter. Nice job there in the midfield by Stratford to maintain possession. That was Harrison Cooper. Siraj now for Brookstone. Still Siraj with the ball. Plays it over to Young. Got a defender behind him. Crosses it in, looking for Maudlin. Maudlin's there, takes a deflection. It's another excellent save by Robertson. It's about the second or third excellent save from the Stratford goalkeeper so far this afternoon. It will be a corner here for Brookstone, so Stratford's not entirely out of the woods yet. Traeger Young out there to take it. Substitution now for the Eagles and Brookstone. Antwi, I believe, is in now for the Cougars. Cross comes in from Young. Stratford takes a deflection. And the Eagles finally get out of harm's way momentarily. Foul called on Siraj, and it will be a free kick to Stratford. So Peyton McCallum now on the free kick for Stratford. Stratford with the free kick, flip the field possession there. This is Beisterfeld on the receiving end. Nice job again by Velati in defense. Siraj gets it to Shockley. This is Braden Siraj now. Still 1-2 with Shockley here on the near side. Jimmy Hunter now in the midfield. Fires a cross in, looking for E.J. Siraj. Ball falls through, and it will be Robertson out there. Has not picked it up yet, but he's still alive with it. And he will finally pick it up. 28 minutes, 40 seconds left here on the game clock in the second half. Nice header there by Velati. Hunter now in the midfield. This is Traeger Young. Looking for Siraj. Siraj fires a shot from distance. Robertson with another nice save. Still alive for Brookstone. Cross comes in. Siraj on his left foot again, and it's another goal for Siraj. So Siraj on the first shot attempt. Nice save from Robertson. An excellent cross there from Anderson Shockley. Siraj switching onto his left foot. And that one Robertson could not save. It's a 2-1 lead for the Brookstone Cougars. So a little over 28 minutes remaining here in the second half. It's now Brookstone with a 2-1 lead. Play begins once again. Stratford with possession. They will make a throw in here. Ramsey Harley will take the throw in for Stratford. Maudlin got a piece of it there. This is Harley once again. Maudlin comes away with it though. Plays it up to Siraj. Stratford deflects it though. And the Eagles will kick it away on that far side and just look to reset. They will rule an Eagle throw, but nobody's there for Stratford, so they will take their time setting this one up. Throw in, Velati gets ahead on it. Hunter comes away with it. This is Siraj now on the far side. It's on his left foot, gets past the defender. But a nice sliding tackle there by McCallum. Siraj is down though. It will be a Brookstone throw in was all said and done. Just a reminder, whoever advances past this game here tonight will play in the GIAA 4A state semifinals. There they will meet the winner of number 3 seeded Mount DeSales Academy and number 6 seeded Cristo Rey Atlanta. Throw in does go toward the box. Stratford comes away with it though. Siraj keeps it alive for Brookstone. The Eagles eventually maintain possession here. Takes a deflection, last touch by a Stratford player. It'll be a Brookstone throw-in. Little under 26 minutes remaining. Throw goes toward Young. It'll be another throw-in for Brookstone here. Young will go quickly, looking for Antwi. Ball falls to Horde. Stewart on the far side. Gets down into the corner, see if he can fire a cross in. Gets past another defender, and finally it's deflected out of play. Be a foul called on Brookstone. It'll be a free kick to Stratford. We mentioned Brookstone and Stratford's side of the bracket. On the other side of the GIAA 4A bracket, in the quarterfinals will be the number 1 seed St. Anne Pacelli Vikings. They play number 8 Fulton Science Academy this week. And the other matchup taking place Saturday here in Columbus will be number 4 seeded Calvary Christian and number 5 Tallulah Falls. Young gets a cross in looking for Antwi. Nice job there by the Stratford defense. Horde with the deflection. Stewart now looking for Antwi once again. Ball still alive. Antwi giving chase, and Robertson will finally collect it. There will be a lot of really good choices for tonight's Alex Quinney All-State Good Hands Player of the Game. Got the obvious goal scorers for each team in Bryn Yergalavage and EJ Siraj, but there's been a couple of defenders who've had really nice games too, in particular Ezra Horde and Cameron Velati for Brookstone. There'll be a substitution, one for each team here. George Dunn checking out for Stratford. I believe Mason Stewart also out for Brookstone. That one's deflected out. Be an Eagle throw in. Sun almost finally starting to set here over the trees at Brookstone. Siraj now in the midfield. That one's taken away, though, momentarily. Braden Siraj gets it back to EJ. Gets past one defender. Has a player on that far side. He will pass it over to Hunter. Hunter crosses it in looking for Antwi, and Robertson comes out with another nice save, but the offside flag was up. So it will be a goal kick, I believe, for Stratford. So it will be Robertson set to take it. Stratford Academy making the trip to Columbus here from Macon, Georgia. A 12-6 overall record on the year. They went 5-1 in GIAA 4A District 6. Had that 3-0 win over number 10 seeded George Walton in the first round. They looking to make a run here. However, it's taken away, and Siraj now for Brookstone. Looking for Ethan Siraj was Shockley. This is Harrison Cooper now in the midfield for Stratford. Looking up top for Harry McNeil, the striker. It will be a Stratford throw-in. Essentially from right in front of their own bench. Throw-in does go toward McNeil, but Brookstone gets the deflection on it. Stratford here on the near side. Shot takes a deflection. It will be out for a throw-in. It was Auden Geary who fired a shot in off his left foot. It'd be a throw for Stratford here. Little under 2 minutes left until the midway point of the second half. Brady Flournoy to take. Stratford's got anywhere from 4 to 5 players in the box. It goes right in front of goal. Siraj with a nice deflection, and Brookstone clears it momentarily. Falls to a Stratford player, though. Still alive. Shot from distance, and it's right into the arms of Halter. It was Mike Dodd for the Eagles, who gave it a look from distance off his right foot. Brookstone looked to run here. Siraj on the far side. Gets past 2 defenders, trying to get past a third. He will give it off to Braden Siraj. This is Ethan now. Back to EJ. But that one's kicked out of play. It'll be a Brookstone throw-in right here in front of us. Matt Melton joined by producer Ricky Rogers and Josiah Berry here at Brookstone, the NAI G2 Commercial Real Estate Brookstone Game of the Week here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. A 2-1 lead for the home team Cougars. Here essentially at the midway point of the GIAA 4A quarterfinals. Midway point of the second half. If you missed it, both teams tied 0-0 following the first 40 minutes of action, as Stratford will make a substitution here. The Eagles struck first with a Bryn Jurgalavich goal right in front of the net here to our left. Since EJ Siraj with his 33rd goal of the season, countering about 2 minutes later to tie the game, and then Siraj about 5 minutes after that, getting number 34, and that is where we stand here at 2-1. Hunter playing on that far side, looking for Siraj. It's turned over momentarily. Siraj has it now. This is Braden Siraj. Plays it over here to Ethan. Looking for Traeger Young. Brookstone asking for a handball. Stratford eventually comes away with it. This is Wiley on that far side. Crosses it into Hunter. Does control it off his right foot. Ethan Siraj now. Taken away, however, and there will be a whistle. It will be a free kick to Stratford. So 19 minutes left to play here in the second half. Eagles need a goal to force extra time, keep their season alive. Cross comes in toward the edge of the box. Halter comes out. Ball still alive, and it is stopped on the line. Brookstone comes away with it. And they will rule, I believe, a corner. And the referee will rule to stop the clock. And I believe they will check the post to see. It looked like the goalpost moved there. That ball was rolling into the net. It looked like Auden Geary got a foot on it for Stratford. Halter got a mitt on it as well for Brookstone, and it looked like that ball was stopped directly on the line. I believe in the sport of soccer, the ball has to entirely cross the line itself. So the entire ball has to be over the line. And from our vantage point, it looked like Halter got a piece of that right as it was on the line. So still 2-1 here. Stratford throw-in goes in toward the box, and Halter will eventually collect it. So the Eagles a matter of inches away from tying this game at 2. But instead it remains a 2-1 lead for the Cougars. 18 minutes to play. There will be a substitution here for Brookstone. It will be Antwi checking out. I believe it's Maudlin back in. Traeger Young to throw it in right here in front of us. Siraj now on the far side. Plays it up to Maudlin. Controls it off his left foot. Switches over to his right. Fires a shot from distance. Takes a deflection. Still alive momentarily. Stratford will finally clear it, and it will be a throw in for the Cougars. Will be Jimmy Hunter set to throw it in. Little over 17 minutes left here in the second half. Hunter throws it in. Robertson gets a piece on it. Still alive for Brookstone momentarily, but Stratford finally clears it out of harm's way. This is Velati. Nice move there by Ethan Siraj. Hunter. This one goes just out of play, though, for Shockley. And it'll be a throw-in for Stratford. Substitution here for the Eagles. So it'll be a throw-in here for Stratford. We approach 16 minutes remaining here in the second half. McCallum gets a head on it on the throw-in. Taken away momentarily by Braden Siraj. Let's see what the ruling is here. It'll be a throw-in for Brookstone. Clock will stop here momentarily. Looks like we'll get underway here once again. I believe the official stopped the clock because his ball was not available for the throw-in. So we're back underway here. Be another throw-in here, this time for Stratford. This is Beisterfeld, but it's turned over. E.J. Siraj now in the midfield for Brookstone. This one's taken away, though. Nice job there by Stratford. McCallum with a cross on the far side. Stratford does have a player there. Wiley giving chase. Ball still alive, fired at goal, but Halter with the save. So Wiley was there in defense for Brookstone. Not much Stratford player could have done other than fire the shot in. It was a nice shot based on the circumstances. Beisterfeld takes this one away here. Fires the shot in, takes a deflection off of Velati. Still alive. McCallum takes a shot from distance, and it's wide to the left. So now under 15 minutes left to play here. Clock will stop momentarily just to get a ball back to Halter for the goal kick. So 14:39 is what the game clock here reads at Brookstone. 2-1 lead for the Cougars. So they will reset the clock here to 14:39 in the stadium. Clock will start on the referee's whistle here. We are back underway now. So we will stop play again here to fix the clock. So Siraj with the kick away. Clock will start now, and we are back underway. That one takes a deflection out of play. So the ruling is here to be a Stratford throw. Substitution for the Eagles as well. It'll be Peyton McCallum checking out. I believe that's the first time the sophomore defender has taken a seat in this game for Stratford. Siraj in the midfield. That one's taken away. Stratford looking to make a run here on the near side. This is Hajo. Switches over to his right foot. Tries to get past the defender. Brookstone takes it away, though. And it will be a throw-in for the Cougars. And Brookstone will go quick. This is Traeger Young now in the midfield. Playing it up toward E.J. Siraj. Coming out of goal, though, is Robertson. And he will collect it. So as we approach the final 10 minutes of play here in the second half, Stratford need the goal. Got to imagine we'll start seeing some desperation here from some point. Maybe a shift in strategy for the Eagles. Try to get more players upfield, knowing they need a goal to keep their season alive. Sanford Horn checks out for Stratford. They have a player in on that far side, as it will be another throw in for the Eagles. Brady Flournoy to take it, gets it in toward the box, takes a deflection off a Brookstone player. Velati with another clearance. I tell you, number 4 in blue has had a heck of a game tonight for the Cougars. Throw in goes in toward the box again. They will flip the field. McCallum is back in on that far side. Fires a cross in off his right foot. It's deflected, though. Another cross off his left now. Gets a head on it, but it's wide to the left. So another Brookstone goal kick upcoming here. Got to imagine the Cougars will not be in any sort of hurry to take this. Halter will go to the opposite side of the box. Take this one with about 12 minutes left here in the second half. Siraj on the receiving end on that far side. It will go out for a Brookstone throw-in. Goes toward Braden Siraj in the midfield. This is Ethan Siraj now. That one's deflected. It'll be another Brookstone throw. Time continuing to tick away on the game clock here in the stadium. Traeger Young now to throw it in. Looking for Maudlin, gets a head on it. That one's up straight in the air, though. Velati on the receiving end. It will fall to a Stratford player, though, and it is Beister fell through. However, Ethan Siraj with a nice job taking that one away. Sliding tackle, and it'll be a yellow card here for the Eagles. Auden Geary picking it up for Stratford. He will have to take a seat here momentarily. Clock is stopped with 11:05 left. First yellow card of the game for Stratford. Brookstone also had one earlier in the contest from Mason Stewart. So when play eventually resumes here, it will be Ethan Siraj to take the free kick. You got to imagine he's going to flip the field position here. He does do so. Deflected by a Stratford defender. Ball falls to E.J. Siraj. He's already got 2 goals in this game, looking for a third. On his left foot, tries to fire across him, but he mishit it. And Robertson will grab it. Little over 10 minutes left here in the second half. Got to imagine there's going to be some sort of desperation here momentarily from Stratford, needing a goal. This is Jimmy Hunter now on that far sideline. Stratford with possession now in the midfield. It's turned over, however. Nice move there from Shockley. Traeger Young trying to play it up toward Maudlin. A little bit of miscommunication, though. And now Stratford will come away with it, and they look to run down the near side here. Ball played up, giving chase is Horn. Velati there once again, though. Now under 10 minutes left here at Brookstone. Be a Brookstone throw-in. Folks, just a reminder coming up, conclusion of our game tonight will be the Alex Quinney All-State Good Hands Player of the Game. A lot of good choices between these two teams here. Throw-in goes to Young. He does possess it. Be another Brookstone throw. Got to imagine the Cougars will be taking their time on these as well. That one goes upfield. Turned over to Stratford. This is Hunter on that far sideline. Taken away momentarily. It'll be a throw in for Brookstone right in front of the Eagle bench. Substitutions now for both teams. Francis Antwi back in for Brookstone. Or excuse me, no, that's Mason Stewart back in for Brookstone. Cougars throw it in. Horde collects it in the midfield. Trying to play it up to Maudlin, but it's taken away by the Eagles. McCallum. We do have a whistle, and it'll be a free kick to Stratford. Under 8.5 minutes left here at Brookstone now. So the Eagles kind of got to show a sense of urgency here. They need a goal to keep their season alive. Stratford does go quick. It does go toward the edge of the box. Brookstone with a deflection. They will clear it out of harm's way momentarily. It still will be a Stratford throw-in, though. Now under 8 minutes left. Stratford with the throw-in. Does go toward the box. Batted up, and it goes right over the crossbar. It was Ezra Horde among those for Brookstone in defense there. I believe Harry McNeil was also among those for Stratford. And it looked like McNeil might have got a head on it. So Siraj with the goal kick here. Ball will fall to Flournoy. Plays it up toward a teammate. Still alive for Stratford. Taken away momentarily. Flournoy with a shot in, and it's right into the arms of Halter. Halter trying to play it upfield. It's taken away by Stratford, though. Nice job by Hutchinson now. Fires a shot from distance, and Halter with the save. Forrest Hutchinson, the junior defender for Stratford, took it away from Stewart. Fired the shot in. Siraj now on the far side. That one's deflected. Stratford, a little more urgency being shown here, knowing they need a goal. Siraj in defense here. It will go out of play. Let's see what the ruling is. And it will be a Brookstone throw. Last touch by Stratford. Cameron Velati to throw it in. 6:15 and counting left on the scoreboard here at Brookstone. Traeger Young looking for Siraj and Stewart. Ball falls to Modlin. That one's deflected. Still alive for Braden Siraj now. Crosses it in looking for EJ, but it will be collected by Robertson in goal. Under 6 minutes remaining now. He will kick that one to around midfield. Flournoy looking for a teammate on that far side. I believe it's Jurga Lavage. Knocked out of play by Wiley. It'll be a throw in for Stratford. Flournoy will throw it in. This is where Stratford has done a majority of their damage in goal scoring opportunities so far tonight. Flournoy with a cross in. Still alive for Stratford. Shot fired in from distance, and it's saved by Halter. As we are now hit the 5-minute mark remaining. A 2-1 lead for Brookstone. Stratford needing a goal to keep their season alive and force extra time. Braden Siraj here with the takeaway, looking for Stewart. Stewart is there, but a nice job there by George Dunn in defense for Stratford. Flournoy. Harley gets a piece of it there. Ball still alive. Flournoy comes away with it, and there will be a whistle, and it'll be a free kick for Brookstone. And the clock will stop here with 4:24 remaining. So we have an injured player here for Brookstone. Looks like it is Ethan Siraj down for the Cougars. It's good to see him get back to his feet here. And there will be a substitution. They will say Siraj, or the referee will say Siraj has to come off momentarily. So let's see who Brookstone brings on here. It looks like it will be Shockley. Jimmy Hunter will take this free kick when play resumes. Plays it up to EJ Siraj here on the near side. Looking for Stewart. It will go right into the arms of the goalkeeper, Robertson, for a goal kick. Quick substitution here now for Stratford. And they will bring in, it looks like, Auden Geary here on the near side. Stratford now with 4 attackers pretty much. Now under 4 minutes left. Eagles need a goal to keep their season alive. EJ Siraj now in defense. He'll just fire that one out of play into the stands here. Throw in here for Stratford. They do go quick. Traeger Young collects it for Brookstone. He'll fire it away. Now under 3.5 minutes left. Traeger Young in the midfield. He'll kick that one upfield. Stewart giving chase. Coming out of goal and collecting is Robertson. So he'll kick that to around midfield. Stratford with possession now. Under 3 minutes left. Eagles need a goal. This one fired on that far side. Jurga Lavage giving chase. It will go out of play, and it will be a goal kick. There will be a substitution for Brookstone. It'll be Ethan Siraj checking back in. So goal kick upcoming here for Brookstone. 2:44 on the game clock here in the stadium. That ball played out to Siraj. He will boot it upfield looking for Modlin. Got space down that left side if he can get there. But it is done booting out of harm's way. It will be a Brookstone throw, though. Traeger Young will do so. Got to imagine the Cougars will take their time here. Throw in does go to Braden Siraj. Stewart also giving chase. See what the call is here. Another throw in for the Cougars. 2:10 remaining here in the second half. Jimmy Hunter to throw it in. Goes in toward the edge of the box. Deflected by a Stratford defender. And the Eagles come away with it. Flournoy in the midfield. Nice job there by Velati, though, in defense. Still alive, and it will be ruled a free kick for Stratford. Referee played possession there momentarily. 1:35 on the game clock here left in the stadium. Stratford, time of desperation has arrived. They need a goal. Eagles do get it up toward the edge of the box. It does fall to Brookstone, however. Braden Siraj, it's taken away. McCallum, excuse me. That one goes out of bounds. It'll be a throw in for Stratford. 1:10 left. Goes toward the edge of the box. Velati with a deflection, and it will be ruled a corner. So Velati got out of harm's way, but this is a dangerous chance here. If you're the Brookstone defense, Peyton McCallum will take this corner here. We are now under a minute remaining. McCallum will cross it in, get ahead on it, and Brookstone clears it momentarily. Still alive for Stratford, though. Cross comes into the box. Halter gets another glove on it. Brookstone another deflection. Stratford with a header back in toward the box. Siraj gets a head on it as well. E.J. Siraj looking to clear it, and it'll be another corner here for Stratford. Now under 30 seconds left. Down to 25. McCallum here with a corner. 20 seconds on the clock. Goes in toward the box, goes all the way untouched. Another cross comes in, and this one's out of play, and it will be a goal kick for Brookstone. Clock is ticking. Be a throw-in, excuse me. Brookstone will go down to 3 on the game clock. Down to 2 and down to 1. And I believe that will do it, and that will do it. Your final score here at Brookstone, Cougars 2, Stratford Academy 1. The Brookstone Cougars are moving on to the state semifinals. And now, folks, for your Alex Quinney All-State Good Hands Player of the Game, it will go to Brookstone's E.J. Siraj. 2 goals in the second half for the Cougars to send them to the GIAA 4A state semifinals when they were trailing 1-0, number 33 and number 34 on the year. So E.J. Siraj, congratulations. You are the Alex Quinney All-State Good Hands Player of the Game. So just a little bit of a bracket update. Brookstone will be moving on to the GIAA 4A semifinals, where they will await the winner of number 3 seeded Mount DeSales Academy and number 6, Cristo Rey Atlanta. Must mention St. Anne Pacelli and Fulton Science. And Calvary Christian and Tallulah Falls will also play on the other side of the bracket. So Brookstone a winner here tonight, 2-1. Cougars are moving on. Congratulations to Stratford Academy on an incredible season. Once again, I want to say a big thank you to our presenting sponsors here at Georgia Alabama Sports Live, Glenn Smith Chevy GMC, Coca-Cola, Jack Houston Memorial Hospital Houston Clinic, and the Mike Hostelow Law Firm. For Matt Melton, producer Ricky Rogers, and cameraman Josiah